The Lazarus Tournament arc has been a fun ride, but now we have reached the end. What's up, YouTubers of the world? MegaGeekMixer here to give you guys my review on Robin issue 11, the final issue that concludes the first arc of the Robin saga as we move on into the Shadow War arc coming very soon here. And yes, I have always been saying I love this first arc. I love what Joshua Williamson did, but I mostly love what the direction and the conclusion he did with these characters, especially Damian, with what he had planned to do from the very beginning with his character. And this pretty much could, in my opinion, since my way of direction and viewing as it came to the road to this comic to compare to other people where they thought it was regression, instead I saw a relapse with his character. I love how after everything he's went through in this first arc has brought it to conclusion to how he's been feeling and how he's let go of the what was that called again? A relapse of his old character to finally find his way back to where he wants to be. And that's who he wants to be. Whether that's a hero or a vigilante, either way you look at it, that's your choice. All I know is this was a great way to end it. I love the arc of Damian as it went towards, and I love the hints they give us to other characters going forward with whatever comics they are going towards. Some of them we already know of, and Robin will be meeting up with them again. For others, we're still in a bit of a question mark spot, but all's the same. Good way to end it. Now, having said all that, it's time we break this down. So, as we last left off with issue 10, it was where Robin was going through a sands of time sort of deal inside Mother Soul's mind to learn of her relationship with her son, Ra's al Ghul. In other words, Damian knowing more about his great-grandmother and his grandfather. And yeah, not the best relationship. And at the ending of that issue, we saw that Ra's al Ghul, along with his daughter Talia al Ghul, came to finish what he should have started long ago, and that's to defeat his mother. But nope, that wasn't going to happen because who was standing in the way but Robin himself? Because yeah, while he gets that there's some issues and everything and stuff, he has been able to do what he wanted. He defeated Mother Soul, and he's not going to let anyone kill her. She's been defeated, and now he just needs to have answers and stuff. But while all that is said and done, and while he was able to get through his grandfather for those two not to kill each other, he had something else to take care of. Because here's the thing, with Talia al Ghul being in this caused that the League of Shadows, who is led by someone who used to train Damian and was a servant of Talia's by the name of Master Dusk, fled away when Talia showed up. Now, if you guys are wondering who that is, he's been pretty much in this first arc every now and then within each issue and stuff. The only reason I didn't mention him is because he didn't really play too much of a role. So first off, here he is. This guy right here is Master Dusk, and he was basically the one who recruited Connor Hawke into the League of Shadows and to be their fighter in the Lazarus Tournament and stuff. And he held a deep grudge for Damian, or personal, I guess, grudge, hatred, whichever way you look at it, for Damian. He didn't like Damian. He thought he was a mistake and stuff and all that. And basically, all this stuff about the League of Shadows that you thought were going to be playing a three-way battle between the Lazarus and the League of Assassins and Shadows would come in a big way, but it didn't come in the way we thought. The main focus was mostly on the Assassins and the Lazarus. The Shadows were just kind of in the background, but this was mostly because it was always meant to be all about Connor Hawke. And the League of Shadows were just kind of like there to fill in something of a purpose for him to show up and stuff. Either way, though, Master Dusk was at first, yeah, seeming like he wanted to beat both sides, but then he made an alliance with Mother Soul, which led into that whole demon thing and them trying to kill all the fires to make that demon stronger and stuff. But in the end, they stopped it and stuff. All's the same, though. When he finds out that Talia is here, he goes off running, and that's when at first Talia was looking to try to find him, but no, instead it is Robin who's who says they will find him. And when he says they, he means he and his friends. And let me just tell you, this panel right here, the artwork right there and the panel right there, you can just look at it and you already feel the impact. Now, when it comes to Damian and the Teen Titans, they were okay and stuff. Like with the first one with Ben Percy, with Damian being with the original classic Teen Titans and all, it was fun and all, but it was just kind of forced because here's the thing. Those guys most of them have been Teen Titans for so long. Raven, Starfire, Beast Boy, and they needed to just be Titans now. Let them grow up and stuff. Kid Flash was the only one I was pretty much okay with being in there. That's why I was all like, yeah, this is fine, but this is just kind of just trying to feel like forced just to keep the image of what made the Titans so popular during the Marv Wolfman and George Perez's time. And all's the same. I get that and stuff, but no, we couldn't be forcing that on us. And now, when it comes to Adam Glass's storyline, I did love that one a bit more. I know most people didn't like it. I'm not one of them, so I'm just letting y'all know off the top that I liked it. I liked how they were going with a completely new batch of characters here, new characters. And yes, I get some of them you liked, some of them you didn't like, and that's fine. That's all good. All the same, though, I like the fact that we finally got new Teen Titans, ones that we could look into in a new direction here. But of course, since the Titans have been known for their lightheartedness and stuff and their characters, they didn't really like that. Most people didn't like that arc because it was going in more of a dark direction. But the one thing you had to remember here is that these kids were just now getting together. They don't immediately trust each other and stuff. And I'm sure it might have kept going and stuff if it wasn't more of the whole double crossing from each of the members in different ways. Damian, Roundhouse, and so on and so forth and stuff. But all's the same, though. Eventually, they left, came into that whole Titans Academy, which I didn't bother reading out the first 3 issues because I could tell I didn't like it. I wasn't going to like where it was going. All's the same, though. I loved how, in the end, Damian has finally found the team he belongs to. And yes, you can tell right here, it's a team right there. Too bad it was short-lived because as they went looking for Master Dust, this is where it led into the part where Ravager and Respawn left the team because first off, Ravager now knows who this person is. I still say it might be Grant Wilson, but I could be wrong and it could be someone else, could be a new character, a clone or something. We don't know here, but they have left and now they're going to go off into the Deathstroke Inc. comics, which I have been reading. And don't worry, I'll eventually get back into doing my review of those. While in the meantime, Connor Hawk went flatline, split it up with Robin to find him, but Connor Hawk made a little side tour because he ended up meeting up with Lady Shiva here. Yes, Lady Shiva, who also knew about the Lazarus Tournament, decided not to get into it because she knew Connor Hawk would win. And it's obviously clear showing that whatever Connor Hawk's next journey is, it has to deal with Lady Shiva because he got into that tournament also to be able to win so he could get a rematch with Shiva. And now Shiva's saying there's another tournament coming soon. And whatever that tournament is, well, I don't know, but all I know is it's going to be interesting. So I'm going to be definitely looking into some comics that is going to show where Connor Hawk's story goes next to see where does this all go. But now, having said all that, eventually they all found that Master Dusk, and yeah, Connor Hawk, Robin, and Flatline are the ones to defeat him and the League of Shadows with some awesome panel work of fighting, which has been one of the best things about this book so far. The fighting panels are just awesome. And nice teamwork here they get here with Damian and Flatline. It was a good way to start us off with the main event we got later on here. All's the same, once they defeated him, here comes Talia with some of the fighters from the League of Lazarus Tournament who seemingly look like they have decided to join the League of Shadows that now Talia has now taken over and stuff. But the reason I say that is because before that whole fight went down, we had a panel here of, let me go to it, of her recruiting them, making them make a choice and stuff. And from what it looks like, some of them chose to go, some of them chose not to. All's the same, though. What I really loved after all of this was that Ra's al Ghul and Talia feel that their business is done, they should go, but now they are truly getting to see how much their son has changed. First off, Talia was already hinted to it when Damian said stated his friends when it came to that lineup of Flatline, Ravager, Hawk, and Respawn right there. But it really shook them for a surprise when they were seeing that Damian saying, "Let's party." And you want to know what the crazy thing is? Even Talia and Rachel Ghoul are involved in this. See? I can't believe what I saw when I saw that. They actually got into getting into fun too. So in that, yeah. Now, first off, let me just say for the whole thing with Damian Dark and stuff, he needed to find some people who could make him have some fun because not even the Teen Titans were able to do that. Not the as Damian would put Grayson's hand-me-downs are the ones he recruited because they were all into their own issues and stuff and all that other stuff. Whereas the people that are similar to Damian were able to do that. And must I say, it was great to see that. But I think the real thing came here was the big finale of all this that we were hinted to throughout this entire 11 issue is this. Yes, Damian and Flatline sealed things with a kiss here, as they had bonded throughout. And yeah, it even shocks Rachel Ghoul and Talia, so much that Talia decides to walk off, while Rachel's like, he is really becoming like his father. Man, what a funny moment right there. And also, before they kiss, they also explained this whole thing with Robin and the manga he had been having with him, something that was very personal to him. And the reason for that is because, well, in that manga is his thing. His thing. And when I say that, that means not Batman's thing, not Talia's thing, with how they've been trying to make him be who they want him to be and make him do the thing they wanted him to do. This is his thing. He just found the manga in Gotham in the streets. He liked it, and he started just looking it up and making his own and stuff. Finally, he was able to find something that could just be his thing, and no one could take it away from him. So, yes, you can bet, yes, Damian was feeling great about that, and I can definitely understand Damian right there and stuff. All's the same, though. The ending right there with that, from the Lazarus Tournament being done, and Rachel Ghoul maybe sparing his mother for now, but they still got that thing. They still have their conflicting ideologies and stuff. Wherever that's going to go, we'll see. All's the same, though. With everything now done, Connor Hawk has now left. He's going to do his thing. Ravager and Respawn are now in the Deathstroke Inc., but they'll be meeting up with Robin again soon. And as for Flatline, well, she seems to have an interest in wanting to be Talia's apprentice or sidekick or something. But she said she's going to go back to Deathman, while Robin, in the meantime, is going back to Gotham to what supposedly might be a possible resurrection of Alfred Pennyworth. And why do I say that? Well, that's because at the beginning of this issue, we see right here, and this panel right here, that Talia gives Damian something called Lazarus Rescind. And that's something that's been going on in Suicide Squad Task Force X, which I haven't been able to get a chance to catch up on. But my guess is it's something that can resurrect the dead. And it's possible Damian's about to go in that direction, just like he did in Injustice 2 comic universe. Well, we'll have to just wait and find out. All in all, though, a good way to end the first arc to the Robin series. And then we're going to have, I think, 1 or 2 issues of a little side arc here before it gets into the Shadow arc. And once we do get there, I can't wait to see what Joshua Williams got planned out as he gets these guys all together, from Batman, Deathstroke, and Damian and Talia and the Shadows. We'll find out where it goes, but until then, guys, if you enjoy my videos, all you gotta do is click that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to be notified when I make more videos. Till then, MegaGeekMixer signing out. Bye!